Hi friends, let's practice some problems on polynomials. So first problem is find degree of the polynomial. So if you consider this first problem, we have x power 5 minus x power 4 plus 3. So the largest power is definitely 5. So the degree of the polynomial is equal to 5 in this case because that's the largest power. Let's consider the second polynomial. We have 2 minus y cube plus 3y power 8. Again, 8 is the largest power of the variable in this polynomial, so the degree is equal to 8. Let's consider this. We have only 2. We have no variable at all. But we can think of the variable x to the power 0 here because x power 0 is 1. So 2 into 1 is 2. So if you have just a constant, you can think of it as being multiplied by the variable power 0. So the degree in this case is equal to 0. Okay. Coming to the second problem, which below expressions are polynomial in one variable? Okay. So if you look at 4x squared minus 3x plus 7, x is the variable. So this polynomial looks good. So this is the polynomial. If you look at the second one, we have y squared plus 2. Again, y is the variable and this is also a polynomial. Root 2 is a constant, that is okay. If you look at the third one, you have 3 root 2t, right? And the variable is t, but the power of the variable is root 2, which is actually t power half. So because of this, this expression is not a polynomial. Because any expression which has a power which is not an integer in a polynomial is not considered a polynomial. In this expression, you have 3 variables, x, y and t. But we are looking for polynomial in one variable only. So this is also not a polynomial in one variable. Moving on to this, we are asked which are the coefficients of x squared. Okay. So if you look at this polynomial, this is our x squared and this is its coefficient. So in this case, the coefficient of x squared is pi by 2. Okay. But if you look at the second question, there is no x squared. But we can write it as plus 0x squared. Correct? So here the coefficient of x squared is 0. Okay? So that is a tricky question, something to be noted of. Now the next question is classify into linear, quadratic, cubic polynomial. Okay? So here we have x squared. Squared means to the power 2. So this is definitely a quadratic polynomial. Okay? And we have here x minus x cubed. So degree 3, right? So this is a cubic polynomial. Okay, we have 1 plus x, x is nothing but x power 1, so this is a linear polynomial. Okay, here we have 3t again, 3t is nothing but 3t power 1, then that's again a linear polynomial. Okay, here we have only r cubed, r is the variable, but its power is 3, so this is a cubic polynomial. Okay, moving on to the next problems, find the value of polynomial. They have given the polynomial, they have given the expression at a particular value of the variable. We get 3 times y cube, that is 2 cube, right? Minus 4y, that is minus 4 times 2 plus root 11. Okay, so this is equal to 2 cube is 8, 8 3s are 24, 24 and 4 2s are 8 plus root 11, which is equal to 24 minus 8 is 16 plus root 11. Okay, so that's the value of this polynomial at y is equal to 2. What is the value of this polynomial at t is equal to a, right? So for the second problem, we get 4 into a. We are substituting a instead of t. So 4 into a power 4 plus 5a cube minus a squared plus 6. So we get 4a power 4 plus 5a cube minus a squared plus 6. So this is the value of the polynomial at t is equal to a. So next question says find p0, p1, p2 for. So value of the polynomial at 0, value of polynomial at 1, value of polynomial at 2 for the following polynomials. So let's take the first problem here. So we want to find P0, P1 and P2 for y squared minus y plus 1. So if we want to find p of 0, we have to substitute y is equal to 0. So that gives us 0 squared minus 0 plus 1, that is 1. If you want to find p of 1, we have to substitute y is 1. So we get 1 squared minus 1 plus 1, which is also equal to 1. And if we try p of 2, we have to substitute 2. That gives us 2 squared minus 2 plus 1, which is equal to 4 minus 2 plus 1, that is equal to 3. So for the first problem, these are the values of p of y at 0, 1, 2. So if we want p of 0, we have to substitute 0 for t. That gives us 0 here, 2 0 squared minus 0 cubed. So these are all zeros. That gives us 2. Okay. If we want p of 1, so we have to substitute 1. That is equal to 2 plus 1. 2 into 1 squared minus 1 cube. That gives us, so 1 squared is 1, 1 cube is also 1. So this is multiplication here, right? And we get 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 plus 2 is 5. So this gives us again 1, that gives us 4. Okay, so this is the value of p of 1 for this expression. So if we take p of 2, okay, we have to substitute 2. So 2 plus 2 plus 2 multiplied by 2 squared minus 2 cube, right? So this is equal to 2 plus 2 is 4, and you get 4 here, and 4 2s are 8. So 2 plus 8 minus 2 cube is again 8. So this 8 and this 8 cancels, we get answer of 4. Okay, so this is how we need to find the value given a polynomial and the value of the variable. Next problem says, I will give you a polynomial. Verify that the below values are 0. 0 means root of, they are either a root or not root of the polynomial. Verify if they are whether they are the root or they are not the root of polynomial. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. So if I have p of x is equal to 3x squared minus 1, right? So I need to verify whether x is equal to minus 1 by root 3 and 2 by root 3, whether these are the roots. So if I put minus 1 by root 3, that is equal to 3 multiplied by minus 1 by root 3 whole squared minus 1. Okay, so this will give me minus into minus will become plus, root 3 will become 3. So this will give me 3 into 1 by 3 minus 1. That is equal to, this and this will cancel. So I get 1 minus 1 equal to 0. Okay. So minus 1 by root 3 is actually a root of this polynomial, because when we have a value minus 1 by root 3, we are getting 0. So minus 1 by root 3 is a root of above equation. Okay, so let's try 2 by root 3, see what happens. P of 2 by root 3, okay, is equal to 3 times 2 by root 3 whole squared minus 1, that is equal to 3 times 4 by 3 minus 1. So 3 and 3 cancels, I get 3. Okay, so it is not a root. Okay, because by substituting 2 by root 3, the p of x did not become 0. So 2 by root 3 is not a root. 2 by root 3 is not a root of the above equation. Okay, so let's try the next problem. P of x is equal to x minus 1 and x plus 2, and we want to check whether x is equal to 1 and x equal to minus 2 are the roots. So if I take p of 1, I get 1 minus 1 into 1 plus 2, that is equal to 0 multiplied by 3, that is equal to 0. Okay, if I take minus 2, then p of minus 2 equal to minus 2 minus 1 substituting, and minus 2 plus 2, that is equal to minus 3 into 0, which is also 0. So in conclusion, both 1 and minus 2 are roots. Okay, because when we substitute 1 also I get a 0. When I substitute minus 2 also we get a 0. So both of these are roots of this equation. We have thoroughly studied, digested, thought about and simplified the concepts for you. So please like, share and subscribe.